Hello, you magical turkeys. Gobble gobble. Welcome to the not at all depressing This War of Mine. And I don't know, really, this game isn't that bad in terms of that kind of thing. It's just kind of got a gritty aesthetic. Pay no attention to whatever is happening here. It's not depressing. uh, it's just kind of a survival game combined with a base building game. In its own style. It's not like where you go out and hit a tree to get wood, and then hit a rock to get stone, and then put them together, and like make a pickaxe. It's definitely a distinct kind of survival from that Rust-like, almost Minecraft-like building process. But it's got these two modes, I guess. This War of Mine, just kind of regular. Final Cut is just their last update for it. And then This War of Mine Stories, which is the DLC that has 3 more narratively driven things. Obviously, I don't have it. But it's a good old budget bestie. Its base price is $19.99, but it's on sale often. Like right now, it's on sale on like the Windows Store and Epic Games for $4. So it's definitely worth even the starting price, and certainly that price. So in a way, it's almost roguelike, not in terms of the actual gameplay itself, really, but typically on your first attempt at trying to win, all of your people are going to either freeze or starve or get shot or something, or get sick, and you'll run out of people and lose the game, so you'll have to try again as you kind of build up knowledge of what you actually need to be doing, because time is a big resource in this thing, as well as managing your other resources. So I'm going to go ahead and just do another try, just to start fresh. And here you can pick a variety of little groups for your starting 3 or 2 in this case. I don't even know what they would be called, survivors, I guess. I'm just going to go ahead and go with random. It's fine. I'll lose my prog. And we'll jump into it for day 1. And we'll see what we randomly rolled into. So it's definitely got this cool, like, pencil sketch aesthetic, and you can actually set the style of penciling to make it like super stylized, even more than I have it. And looks like we randomed into one of the scenarios with only 2 starters, so that'll be interesting. I mean, that'll be good and bad. Theoretically need less to keep them alive and stuff, but fewer hands on deck. So you start out with a little story here, usually about how these 2 individuals met. The prolonged siege has turned many neighborhoods into mountains of rubble. Survivors fled to districts abandoned earlier by those who were lucky enough to have been evacuated. Huddled in partially collapsed houses full of holes, they are vulnerable to attack. And this attracts the human vermin. Anton and Kveta, maybe, were friends back in high school, but their paths diverged after graduation. Reunited by fate after losing everything but their lives, they decide to stick together and hope that people who knew them before the war will help them survive this calamity. So, let's see. Is there a pause? Other than that, I guess I could just look at their bios and that probably pauses it. So, all of the characters have like little backstories here. Um, he's a good mathematician and abstinent. Drag for more. Where do I drag? I'm trying to drag for more. Good mathematician and loves children. Did I get like the hardest? Why does it say drag? Doesn't seem to be dragging. I wonder if I got like a super hard random encounter scenario. Because normally these people have little perks associated with their backstories, like in orange. But these people might just be random, just useless people. That's the thing. But right now, it's kind of all about clearing out my home base here. And all these icons are, in theory, interactable. The little rubble piles I gotta dig through to access other areas. These little hands I can just go up to and take whatever materials they have. So these are just regular components needed to make just about anything. Nails, duct tape, plastic containers, scrap, things like that. So I can just take it all. And get her going on some of the more accessible things while he's digging out kind of this upper floor section. So this is the start of the base building. I've got a refrigerator here that stores all our food. Oh, I guess that was just a chair that she's sitting in. Which I don't really want her doing right now, so I'll have her go down there. And we've got a workbench. Oh, I could probably just turned around. No, don't leave. Where much of your crafting happens. You can also upgrade the workbench itself with this little arrow. Of course, you need materials for that. I'm not sure what this is. Kind of looks like a little radio thing. I don't know if that's a perk of this starting situation I have. Let's have Anton check it out, just to see if this is of any use. Some parts of radio station. Some parts of radio station are still here. Okay. So not entirely helpful. Guess that was more flavor than anything, unless I can upgrade that eventually. Let's see, what is this? Electric parts, parts used for mechanical things, and then there's the materials we've been getting. Is there anything else easily accessible? What is that? Herbs for medicine or cigarettes, and some water, more components. So I think we'll have her start digging, and him as well, just so they're doing something, because I want to make the most of my time while I'm not freezing and such. Just to make sure they're doing something while I kind of look at the rest of what might be accessible. Looks like there's one thing here I don't believe. Maybe we can get past that if we just take the stairs to access all this stuff. But I think at about like 10 p.m. or something, the day here of the base building situation ends, or you can just hit end day. And then it kind of moves on to the scavenging situation where you can, I'm not sure if you always have to, but I always have because it's a good idea usually. Send one of your people out uh, into the city to try to explore other places like your home base in order to acquire new stuff. Can be dangerous in some situations. There can be people who want to fight you or stuff. You also don't get rest for that person over the night, so they'll be tired, which takes its toll. And theoretically, if somebody was to come to your base here, door's locked. Good, got some food. Veggies, can eat them as is, but better to make into a meal, and then just regular raw food, as well as a lockpick. And actually, I can use that lockpick right now on her, because I was trying to open this locked door. And I can send him... Wonder, do we have to build like a cooking station? Because I think I might be able to make like a big full meal with those vegetables and raw meat or whatever it was, which does more for our friends than just eating the street food. Anton, I'm gonna need you to move, please. So this is the portion of the game where you just feel like rich. You're just going through all your stuff. Can you pick up the pace, Anton? I can have him double click to run. I imagine that makes them more tired, just knowing this game. Okay, so what can we build? Bed, chair, heater, radio, crude stove. Yeah, so that's going to be important. As well as water collector. So, I think we have enough to build both of these. I never know which one. We have 16 and 45, so yeah, we should have more than enough. So 5 for that, 10 for that, 5 and 15 in the gears. So this is for our rainwater collector. Gotta find a place we can put it. I don't know if this matters. Kind of grouping. We have a weird like TV hole. Putting things in like strategic places. It seems like it doesn't want me to move this too far. I'm kind of just testing more than anything right now. Seeing if this will let me put it anywhere. Though I kind of like to set up themed areas just for the kicks. So I'll have my rainwater next to my little kitchen-y area here. And once he's done building that, I'll probably have him... might be 8 p.m. Probably have him start working on a food thing. Because they're probably going to get hungry pretty soon in the morning. Crude stove. Yeah, looks like it's 8 p.m. So, as kind of expected, this is a pretty big area. The house I've started in feels like it's like half this size usually. I was not able to finish looting everything here, but we'll move on to the night. So I don't know that this really makes any difference because these guys have the same carrying capacity. They don't have any perks right now, so I want to send one out to scavenge and one to sleep because you can only have one scavenge at a time. And I don't think we really need to have anybody on guard quite this early. So, what do we need? Food, parts. So, I can go to any of these three right now. The Quiet House, the Shelled School, or the Ruined Toy Store. And down here, under my face cam, just says what is available. And you can actually go back to these places night after night if you wanted to. As you take things from them, though, the resources are depleted, so these orange descriptions will change from like lots of food to like some food as you take stuff. But I'm probably looking mostly for parts and food right now. Materials, parts, food. So, lots of food, lots of meds, don't really need meds. Some food, lots of meds, again, don't really need meds, lots of parts, huge amount of materials. Huge amount of weapons. Food, materials, parts. So they also have descriptions that my face cam is covering that can kind of give you a little bit of insight into what you'll find here. So for the toy store, it says this toy store used to bring joy to the children of Pogoren. Now it's a silent reminder of the happiness taken away from them by war. RIP. Shelled School. The school has been shelled several times. Unfortunately, most of the cellars have collapsed, so it might be a good idea to bring a shovel, which we do not have, and maybe some other tools. They say some homeless people have taken refuge inside the building, so likely have to deal with some competition and possible issues there. And then the Quiet House. It's in a housing estate that remains almost untouched. It's a calm area of little houses with porches and gardens. Most of those houses are still inhabited. People are trying to lead normal lives there. We've got nothing to look for unless we're willing to steal. So there are kind of consequences to some of this stuff. I don't think it runs too deep, but if you go crazy, like murder hobo, that can cause problems. So I think I'm gonna go with the toy store. Don't really have anything to bring here. Things like the shovels, the lock picks, crowbar is another one that are like consumables that you need eventually to get through some of the more caved in things, but obviously we don't have anything right now. So I'm just going to take Anton in to scavenge, and we can get into kind of the part 2 of this war of mine. So it's got the same setup as the first base building bit, but you're going through different areas. You've got a time limit on this one as well. Got to get out before day break, because otherwise, like, the war starts up again, or like there are sniper towers and stuff. So I think you maybe this is where you have till midnight. So right now we could take this broken toy, which kind of helps happiness if we fix it, or some more wood. At this point, we need survival stuff, not... We're on a lower tier of Maslow's hierarchy. So I'm just going to basically loot up everything. I'll take the weapon parts and ammo for now. I may end up dumping it, depending on what we find. I'm not too concerned about making a ton of noise by running here. Just, again, since it's early, the consequences aren't going to be too bad. Can I get through this door? Gotta try from the other side. So I'll go ahead and do some running to, Hey, you're not hostile, right? I'm just looking for something. So you'll see that there was another person that could have presented an issue. Don't have any tools to open that, unfortunately. I'm gonna spend some time digging through this rubble. But I'm not entirely sure where this is gonna lead. I like this little bear. If you have, luckily your progress doesn't get saved if you move on or accidentally click off like I did. If you have a shovel, not only is this process quieter, you'll see like these little circle swooshies that kind of is the sound radius of me digging through all this junk. It's also much faster, which is helpful, but we do not have the luxury of shovel right now. And believe me, shovel is luxury. If you've got a shovel, you've made it in this world. Five, 4, 3. That was a bad countdown. 2, 1. Okay, so there's a ladder. Go down here. Bust on through, Anton! Bust on through! That was anticlimactic. Alright, so there's only one thing down here, so let's hope there's actually something good. Not bad. Lockpick so I can open that thing. Sugar I'll probably leave for now. We need food. That's probably all I'm gonna do right now. Do not have a lot of carrying capacity. Only good thing here is that we got fewer mouths to feed than normal. And this should have some good loot behind it. Moonshine. Herbal meds, bandages, cigarette. Take the food again. Good trading item. I'll leave that for now. Again, just trying to get a lay of the land and the core tenets of survival for these first few days. Probably take these parts and the electrical parts. Don't really... I guess I'll take the weapon parts for now just to get the full stack. Don't know if I'll be keeping them. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. I guess there's really no reason to spend time forcing that open because it just leads to the other side where we were before. Door's locked. Unfortunate. I think that might be about all we can do here then today. Other than maybe out here. Okay, let's check this one. Wow, okay. Yeah, I'll take basically all the materials I can get. Don't really want the ammo or weapon parts then. Something to keep in mind, even just beyond using the inventory slots themselves, is the stacking quantity. Trying to maximize that as you're taking things out. So I got this one wood that I won't be able to do, and this one part, and this one electrical part, so I may want to switch this out with some other stuff, just to be more efficient about things. So let's see what was down here. I'll take the moonshine, because I imagine that's a single stack thing typically. And maybe a trader will come around that I'll be able to barter with. And let's see what was up here. I may just end up going with this. Why do I feel like there should be so much more here? I guess it's all just behind that locked door. Alright. I think that's all she wrote, unfortunately. There's nothing else in here, right? There's the bear. So, I'll spend a bit more time in the crafting menu to see what we need to actually make, and that will inform my next outing a little bit as we move in to day 2. So at least he thinks that he brought a good amount of stuff. And I don't have a bed. So I will just, for now, sit him down here. I will continue with her making the cooking station because my people are now hungry. I don't know if sitting him in the chair is actually going to help his tiredness, but I'll give him a little bit. So she should be able to finish this up right quick, and we're actually going to need to make a water filter for this thing. Need fuel as well. Okay. So, simple cooked meal, more nutritious, tastier than raw food. It gets even better and more filling with vegetables, which we can make. Right now we're limited to doing 1 of those, but let's make 4 fuel from our wood. Alright, Anton, I'm sorry. You gotta get going. We don't have enough people to have you sit around on your butt. Okay. Make a filter so we can get our water collection going. Then get back into oh, maybe this makes 2 automatically. Get back into looting the house, probably. Right after these people eat, because they're both hungry. She can go back to digging. He can go to eat. I'm gonna want a bed here soon. Okay. Because long nights of not sleeping is gonna be a problem. But we do not have enough wood. The heater, we should be okay for a little bit. Yeah, I think the bed is probably next, so need wood for that. I'll probably have him go ahead and make some more filters, because we're always going to need the water. Let's see. Can start doing the right-hand side of the house here. So the rainwater collection takes a little bit to process, so it's good to kind of keep that going since you need it to cook food. I don't think you actually need to drink anything in order to survive. I think it's just kind of built in with the meals. And now we'll send him to go loot there. Oh, she finished. Oops. Nope, Anton. That's something I do in this game a little bit, is clicking off and making them run across the house. Oh look, we got enough for a bed. Or clicking, dang it, like it's right there. Trying to click the portraits and then clicking the wrong person. Alright, locked. So we'll send her to go make a bed, probably. Can get some more immediate stuff before we start having to dig again. I really like the soundtrack of this game. It is very atmospheric. Just relaxing depression guitar. She over there? Nope. More wood. I got all the wood in the world now. Can make a whole hotel worth of beds. Metal workshop. Allows us to make tools. Yeah, that's useful. Might even have her do that first. Where should we place the workshop? Maybe second floor? This seems like a good workshop place. And Anton. I don't think there's probably anything outside here, so he can probably start digging. Hopefully I have enough to make like a shovel or something to take with us on our next scavenge, and then can make use of some of those more restricted areas. Let's see. Crowbar costs 10 materials. Lockpick is 3 and 1. Shovel 4 and 7. Okay. Well, I'll make a lockpick right now because we have that little cabinet there that we can use it on. I'll probably just make one shovel. Well, maybe even another lockpick. Because if we wanted to go back to the toy store, we could access that other stuff. Why not? It's good to kind of know what you're getting into with those scavenging opportunities, so I think there's probably still enough stuff around there to warrant it. And I'll hit up a shove. Probably not going to have a bed again. So, Kveta here is probably going to sleep poorly. Well, I guess I'll probably even let Anton sleep and then send her out. So she's going to be really tired in the morning, but we'll get a bed here tomorrow probably. Did I just send her away? Dang it, lady! Make your stuff. I don't care about your back. Form the shovel. Alright, so we're almost out of time. Make the shovel? Okay, we did. So, can we get this last loot in? Yes. I think we're fine to end the day then. So we got a few new places that we could go. The supermarket and the Shelled Brewery. For now, apparently we've only looted 13% of the stuff in the Ruined Toy Store, which is again behind my face cam up there. So there's definitely stuff to be had there. So I will, leave Anton to sleep, have her scavenge, prepare, and I will take one lockpick. And hopefully that will be enough. Yeah, yeet. Kavetta out. So I don't know if this is like supposed to be Russia-esque. It's like the Pagugu land, whatever I said in the intro, but it's got Russian vibes, or at least like Eastern European vibes. Now, if there are more things that require lockpicks here, I will be sad. Got some more food, which is good. I'll take the parts. Probably leave the rest for now. I'm hoping I can access that upper floor through some parkour. More food. Another bear. Which I don't know if these stack, but we know there's the second one there, so... on the left side, so I'll just pick it up for now. Can you get up there? Yes! Desk! She's a spry old lady. Canned food. Canned meal more nutritious than raw food. With time you'll get used to its taste, so that's good. Probably go down on my parts, materials, I guess. Components. Parts, materials, components. They're components, apparently, in order to pick up that canned food. And a max stack on the other stuff. Should hopefully be able to make this a quick run. What is this? Pure alcohol. Meds or bandages or drinking it. Let's see. Feeling pretty decent about this. The electric parts and parts themselves kind of get used less than the components, which are used in basically everything. So I'm okay with having a majority of those. Wood, I probably should take some of, though. I think 2 wood is the max. And honestly, I think I'll go just check on that bear. That might be enough here. We have access to everything around here. I'll actually break down this barrier just in case it becomes relevant in the future if there's like somebody I need to sneak around. I kind of doubt I'm going to be coming back here too much more, but good to have the option since I've got the time. And then take this little bear. I almost want to check, was there a third one? I don't know if I can even stack that high. But to make sure we're taking care of everything. Not there. I think we probably cleared it out. Yeah, yeet. I love shouldering the doors open. Okay. Let's call it a day. Run to exit. Can have her auto run. And we'll get back just after midnight. So hopefully Kavetta here doesn't complain too much about her bad back. There we go. There. Kavetta has a bad back. Let's see if she's happy with what we brought home. Yep. Thank you for your positivity. Oh, I clicked through it accidentally, but we were robbed last night. We were attacked at night. Cavetta had been searching for supplies and brought home stuff. Somebody tried to rob us. There were just a couple of scavengers, so they didn't do much harm, thankfully. We were all armed. Don't think we were armed. Anton was wounded. Yay, and the attackers took a few things. Put more people on guard. Great. So now he's slightly wounded and slept poorly, and he's hungry, so that is just an ideal situation for Anton, isn't it? So we could do with finding some bandages now. Oh, there's a locked thing down there that we haven't opened yet. So I think it's time to make a bed, which we will place in the basement for the heck of it. For the feeling of safety it will bring us. Or a couple lockpick things. And other than that, I think we basically cleared out all of the house, right? Unless there's something on that far end. So this, we don't have enough water for, which we can rectify, hopefully, by adding another filter. I know you'd like to eat something. Yes, I know your back hurts. Everybody's unhappy. Everybody's a critic. Let's see. I'll just have Anton probably go ahead and open this. And then take his little nappy. I will have to... Oh look, there was a lockpick within the thing we lockpicked. Medication. Oh, bandage. I wonder how you use those. I don't really remember. Used to dress wounds. Is it up here somewhere? So right now, let's just have him sleep. Oh, alright. Yeah, it's up there. There's a medicine cabinet. Oh, we've got our first visitor. Cavetta can do that. I've got something for you. Open the door. I'm coming, I'm coming. In my very slow old woman pace. It's kind of like a fireman. Like a postman. Don't be afraid. Oh, I'm very afraid, sir. Oh, it's Pogorin. Free Pogorin. Open the door, please. I have some good news. Sure you do. You won't believe it, but some charity organization was handing out food in the market square. I thought they'd given up on us. I took as much as they would give before mortars started firing, and everyone had to run for cover. I was lucky to have made it. I can give you 3 food. Seems a little too good to be true. Am I gonna say no to this guy's food? No. I don't want your food. What is he gonna say? Is he gonna say anything else? You trying to poison me? Have any more lockpicks? Yeah. I don't know if that was stupid. It was probably stupid. But there also are things in this game where it's like they scout you out when you open the door, and like they rob you the next night and stuff, and that kind of thing. And I don't want to be indebted to anybody or anything. So I should probably make a metal shop, because we don't really have anything else, unless I upgrade. What does it take to upgrade? I'm 1 component short. So what does the metal shop do? Crowbars. Oh, did I already make that? I did make that. Good thing I didn't make a second one. That would have been done. So that's working. probably just have her go out there for now. Hopefully Anton wakes up soon. It luckily doesn't take him the full day to get rested, so you can kind of 2-for-1 it. Yeah, I know, Kavetta. Just go open this, and then maybe I'll have you sit in the chair. Use those legs, woman. How you doing, Auntie A? What do we got? Oh, hey, we got the one component we needed. It wasn't much beyond that, but might as well have her open this door. I think that's about everything around here. Then we gotta make sure we get to cooking before the day ends. Which is where? I may have stacked a few too many things in this room. Gotta zoom in to see all the icons properly. So I should have enough for one more full meal. After that, it's gonna be smaller portions or the raw stuff, unfortunately. So get this started, get the waddle filtration going again, and then maybe look into setting up that upgraded workbench. Anton, I'm gonna need you to wake up before the day's done, my man. You gotta eat. Also, I need to send you out again. Alright, that's not it. Upgrade. Sure. If it gets to be like 7 p.m. and he's not awake yet, I'll probably just force him to get up. But you're not even tired anymore? What are you still doing in bed, you lazy bones? So... Run for it, Anton. Run to your food. Before it's too late. Eat your food. Eat it. What are you doing? Is he gonna finish? Barely. Okay. So she can sleep, he can scavenge, she's wounded, which I would have liked to have fixed. But, oh well. I also didn't make any stuff. Like any, shovel pick, or not pickaxe, lockpick kind of deal, which is a little unfortunate, so might have to go somewhere else. What do we want? Probably crafting materials and maybe some food. So supermarket is located in the area remaining under military control, but people are still trying to scavenge it for supplies. We can expect to meet other scavengers there, so it's probably best not to get in their way. Doors may be locked, crowbar may come in handy. So lockpicks and crowbar there, probably. One of the oldest buildings in the city, this is the brewery, and it housed a prosperous brewery, which started gaining international recognition before the war. So I don't think I'm going to go to the supermarket. The brewery has some food, huge amounts of materials, some meds, lots of weapons, huge amount of parts, danger. Probably not ready for danger either. Maybe go to the school. Some food, huge amount of materials, lots of meds, lots of parts. Bring a shovel. I still think... I have a shovel? I don't remember building a shovel. Yay, me, building a shovel. So yeah, no, I'm definitely going to school then. Seems like pretty on the nose for what I want right now. Heard that they had classes when the shelling started. Poor kids. You know what they say. Shell the kids? You're in biz. Not really. Nothing there. That's rude. Part of me wants to kind of scout. Well, I was going to say scout out to see where maybe the rubble piles are. I wonder, is that locked or just barred? Because this would just be one rubble pile, and I have the shovel to deal with that. This one would be two. But after that, it seems like it would be relatively open. I'll probably just do the shovel on this and then dig by hand for the other one. Just since I don't want to invest in not being able to actually open that, which I think I might need a crowbar for. Well, this will take time, at least it's actually possible. I thought you could only do one. Huh. I thought the shovel broke after one pile, but I guess that's not real. Dope. Well, I should be sure to clear all of these out. Did the shovel just break? Nope. Because it was down in here before. So let's just take everything we can right now. Probably need a little less wood. Since we used basically all of our components before. Gonna need to refresh on that. One's locked. This one I need a file for. Unless I can get through this side. Hey! You can always count on friends. So it looks like there are some homeless folk around here. Hello, friends. Can I take your stuff? Is that cool? Don't really need any of that right now. What's over here? I don't know. No, locked. I don't actually think I really want to... What is this? It's a note left for someone. I prepared the secret stash behind the fridge like you asked. Already put some stuff there so you can see if it works for you. Okay, so this little icon means you're actually stealing from somebody, and understandably they get mad when you do that. The hand icon is just scavenging, so we're safe to do that. Probably take one of those, leave some of the wood. So it looks like we're fine to take the stash. Some water. Interesting. It's just all the materials in the world here. Some food, which is probably worth taking. I'll leave the parts for now. Take the food. Fortunately, we're getting to the point. Just busting through everybody's area, waking them up. Getting to the point where some tough decisions are going to be made about what to keep and what not to. Well, my shovel's still around, so I should use it to clear that thing out. Maybe see if I can open this. I think you need the crowbar. guess I can check out these two other places as well. Just a lot of wood and a lot of materials. So I think my shovel might actually have one more use. For the fact that this durability keeps going down, I think that's what that orange bar might be. So if it breaks now, then maybe I'll free up another slot and the shovel will have done its job. So I can take some more stuff. It also looks like that orange didn't really go down at all, so I don't know. I do not know. I'm gonna have to move to the exit fairly soon. Man, just materials, materials, materials. Could use some more consumables, I think. But if we ever need some of the basics, you know where to come. Gotta try from the other side. Interesting. Alright. Probably take to the exit now. Because I don't think I'm gonna switch it up too much more than that. But we've cleared it out, so the next time will be quick and easy. Because I imagine we'll come back here at some point. Hopefully we didn't get robbed again. Another happy landing. Alright. Nobody stole our stuff. I'll send Anton. He should actually bandage himself up. Oh, he actually healed himself. Alright, didn't even need to use my bandage. That's dope. Well, then I will send Anton for a well-deserved day of sleep. Capetta will continue her crafting adventures. And I think on the precipice of day 4, that's where I will end this video of this war of mine. I think it's fun. There's a lot of strategy to it that you kind of learn. What's important to build, when, the priority, where to go, when to risk some of the more dangerous areas and stuff. This is kind of trial by fire kind of deal with this game, and I think getting there is fun in itself. So, $4 on Epic or Windows at the moment. Check it out if you want. But remember, you are almost always breathing in dust that is other people's skin. Sorry.